Hi, my name is Kaisa Tuominen. I'm the author of Postnatal Body Fix, which you can find at postnatalbodyfix.com. This is the third video in a series of 5 about negative pressure core exercises. This video is specifically about using them during active birth. So if you haven't watched the previous videos, do watch those first, because the first video actually shows you how to do these exercises. So during active birth, the negative pressure exercises can be really useful, especially if the labor is slowing down. So if you want to avoid oxytocin or pitocin, which are synthetic hormones to increase uterine contractions, but they have side effects. So it would be a lot nicer if you can stimulate the uterus to continue or to contract stronger without having to use those hormones. So what you would do is the exercises you've seen in the previous video during your contraction. So you want to remember to have the position of the arms. You want to make pressure with your elbows out, so your partner can actually push in on your elbows so you can push out. That stimulates a muscle here on the side, which increases the contraction of or the strength of the negative pressure exercise. And stronger the exercise, the more stimulus you have on the uterus. So do it during the contractions. Alright? This is also helpful if you're having problems with the baby descending. It can help because it stimulates those contractions to be stronger and helps push the baby down. So now, if you remember from the previous video, I explained that we did the positioning of the mom with the left hip forward and rotated back. So, for example, seated with the left leg out in rotation to help the baby get onto the left side. Now, if you're in active labor and your baby's on the right, you would do the opposite, okay? Because you want to help him or her go down the way they're going. So you actually do the opposite. Alright, so the pictures that you'll see, we took all the pictures thinking that the baby would be on the left. So if you end up in the opposite situation, do reverse and use the other leg. So this is also helpful because the exercise, the negative pressure exercise, stimulates the pelvic floor to contract, and during active labor, this is what helps the baby come down. The interior muscles of the pelvic floor is in 3 layers. It has this sliding effect that the pressure of the baby and the muscles contract, and they actually help bring the baby down. Alright, so this is interesting. But none of this works if you have the epidural, because these exercises are based on a reflex of the musculature in the pelvic floor, and if you have an epidural, those muscles are not working like they should. So this is only useful if you're having a childbirth without an epidural. Alright, so to recap, you can use these exercises to stimulate the uterus. So if your labor is slowing down, or if you're not progressing, you're not dilating fast enough, do these exercises to stimulate the uterus. You do it during the contraction, have your partner help you. You want to use the arm positions to contract the muscles here on the side of the rib cage to increase the strength of the contraction. You want to combine it with the posture of the hip out and hip forward. Now this would be if you're still in the dilation phase. The next video I'll explain about the pushing phase, and then it's a different movement of the leg. In this position, we're wanting to open the top of the hip to help the baby go down into the pelvis. If you want more information on Postnatal Body Fix, you can find it at postnatalbodyfix.com, and you can get in touch with me at Kaisa at postnatalbodyfix.com. Thank you.